Well, welcome to Wigan, and the reason that I have sat in stunned silence for the opening leg of this match is nothing to do with technical difficulties. It's to do with the sheer awe of watching the return of the Prince of Wales, Richie Burnett, in what I believe is his first live streamed action since his return to professional darts. Opening things up here at the Robin Park Tennis Arena on streaming board 1 for UK Open Qualifier 4. The former world champion, having served his ban for the use of recreational drugs, he came back onto the Challenge Tour last year, and the class is still there. Richie Burnett firing in the first 180 of this one. He did go 1-0 down here to Terry Temple, the veteran from York, the Terminator, a man who has made the UK Open last 16 before now, back in 2013. But Richie Burnett, what a man. Look at the throw, look at the stance, look at the kick of the leg. It's all there. He's not changed. Of course he's not changed. Stalking around at the back as these two duke it out here. We've got a whole board of action for you here on streaming board 1. So this is board 7. Richie Burnett, not the seeded player, of course. Ooh, unlucky. Needed the dart at double top for a ton plus check out, but he will return with 3 more darts in his hand, looking to level the scores up at 1 apiece. Richie Burnett was here at Q School. Won his tour card back as he looks at double top now. Down for double 10. Chance here for Terry Temple, 122. So look at the 18s to start off with. 4 18s will give him a dart at the bullseye. Did miss the bull in the first leg, and oh, hang on, he's going to get a dart at it. Or he might get a dart at a double. It is, it's double 7 for Terry Temple. The Terminator for a 2-0 lead. Oh, misses by quite some distance. And Richie Burnett, he's faffed around on tops. He's faffed around on double 10. He's still looking at double 10 for 1 apiece. Good guide, you would think. Maybe not. Double 5. Oh, Richie. Richie man, he says to himself. Or to anybody who happens to be watching. Double 7. A reprieve for Burnett. Can he win his first leg since returning to the professional ranks? He's making a mess of it. Hits the treble. That leaves double 1. In the madhouse with Richie Burnett in the very first leg. Would you believe it? Double 2. And there it is, Terry Temple. Well, making hay while the sun is shining, or at least taking advantage of Richie Burnett's missed doubles. So yeah, he came through Q School, did Richie Burnett. He narrowly missed out on winning his tour card on the Challenge Tour. Turned up halfway through the year, missed the first event because he was late, and then wasn't very far off finishing in the top 2 in the order of merit anyway, which would have got him a tour card by rights. Ryan Searle took that second spot. Rob Cross finished top of the Challenge Tour order of merit by quite some distance. Had a great year, Rob Cross. He's a very exciting player, but Richie Burnett had to come to Q School and won his card on day 3, having done absolutely nothing in the first couple of days, so there was pressure on him. Similar, well, exactly the same position as the great John Part. What a day. Look at that kick of the leg. It's like Strictly Come Dancing with Richie Burnett. Except he usually scores more than 7. '94 World Master Richie Burnett. The following year he claimed the Lakeside title. Has won PDC events, not many of them. A couple of challenge tours last year, but he won a Players' Championship in 2011. Had a run in the World Cup of Darts, of course, playing for Wales. A couple of runs. Semi-finalist twice, consecutive years. But he's never gone further in the UK Open than the man he's up against today, Terry Temple. Last 16's the best he's done, so got to book his place there first. These 6 tournaments determine who's going to make it into the 96 professional spots available at the UK Open in Minehead. If anything, I think that kick might have got more pronounced in Richie's spell away from darts. Terry Temple, double 16. And there it is, 3-0. The Prince of Wales. Oh, no respect at all being shown by Terry Temple. He's annihilating him at the moment. Last dart saved him there, Richie. Look at that. Stalking back, prowling around like a caged tiger. Caged tiger who once ate a pot noodle that he filled up with water from the radiator because he was in a dodgy B&B and didn't fancy going downstairs where it was all kicking off. Bit of a lazy leg kick there. I'm not sure Len Goodman would have been particularly impressed with that. He'd be impressed with this, though. Anybody would be impressed with this. Maximum from Terry Temple. Richie Burnett, having failed to pick up money in the first couple of UK Open qualifiers last weekend, didn't play in the one on Sunday. He needs to pick up money this weekend, otherwise he's not going to be at the UK Open. We think probably 750 quid might be enough. A grand should make you safe. Right now, Richie Burnett is a grand away from picking up a grand. I'm not sure he's particularly happy about it. I've missed watching this man. It's wonderful, isn't it? Oh, Terry Temple. Double 10. There it is, 100 checkout for Terry Temple, another break of throw. Temple of doom for Richie Burnett, 4-0 down. Is that a smile from Richie? Maybe he thinks the game's up already. I can't do. He can do magical things on a dartboard, can Richie Burnett. He said as much himself. Trying to rouse himself, trying to find something. Unable to do so. Terry Temple running away with this one. This is board 7, so the seeded player on this board is Jelle Klaasen. And the winner of this will face Jelle Klaasen. Right now, it looks like it's going to be Terry Temple. Matt Clark against Chris Quantock is the next game on. First round proper. Winner of that faces the winner of Scott Dale versus Keegan Brown. Man from the Isle of Wight. Now then, Richie, for a second maximum. I believe that's there. It is. It's a maximum. 183 now for Richie Burnett. Not down to a finish, but it's a chance to pressure the Temple throw, perhaps find a foothold in this game. That was like a flamenco kind of thing. Wait, Terry Temple for 5. Legs on the spin, not to be. Richie Burnett still looking at a ton plus himself, though. Needs to find 1 treble for a dart at the double. Well, he's found that. So 3 for tops. Is that the route? It is. Double top. Richie Burnett for a breaker throw. It's high. Just checking the score there. Terry Temple. Yeah. Coming back. Looking at double 10. Now double 5. Oh, that's a good guide. That is a good guide. Just kiss off the barrel and it's in, and he can't manage to do it. Richie Burnett, another go for a first leg. A first leg of the pro ranks since returning. Richie Burnett gets it. And he does have a foothold in this game, Richie Burnett, with a break back. Is it too little, too late? Darts missed for a 5-0 lead for Terry Temple. Will he be made to rue them? Richie Burnett is a man who was a world champion, one of the top names in world darts, and basically just walked away from the game. He couldn't handle the pressure of having to go out there and win darts matches to pay the bills. He struggled for a time. He wasn't earning any money, he was on the dole. And he came back to darts and showed he could still be a force. The talent never went away. It was just a change of mindset that saw Richie Burnett return to the game. Then, of course, he served his ban. We lost him, but he's back again. Looking to work his way up the rankings, but Terry Temple looking to knock him out of this one. And the very first hurdle. Missed opportunity for Temple. Burnett, 24 points behind. Needs to find a treble to get to a finish. A makeable finish. Even if he hits the big numbers, he will, and his counting's all right. So 59 would get him to 167. What is he distracted with now? Is there a fly? Is Richie seeing things that other people aren't? Oh, so... Well, that's not worked out at all. And I think if he was going for the 19 there, even a single 19 would have left him a bogey number. So whatever has distracted Richie Burnett, it has not helped his clarity of thought. That is superb from Terry Temple, though. 170 to leave double 16. Phenomenal setup shot from Terry Temple. Can he capitalise upon it? Richie Burnett, don't go for the 180, Richie. Wise decision. So there's pressure. Temple missed some darts in the last leg. 4 in total for a 5-0 lead. This is for 5-1. Can he find double 16? Closer, but not close enough. Having to move further over to the right. And gets it last dart. What a dart that is from Terry Temple. 5-1. He is throwing for a 6-1 victory to knock out the former world champion and book his place in the second round to face the Premier League star Jelle Klaasen. It would be his first win over Richie Burnett. 4 times they have met. 4 times Burnett has triumphed, and 3 of those have been absolute massacres. The last 3, in fact, all 6-1. However, they haven't met for a good 3 years. Terry Temple failed to pick up any money in the UK Open Qualifiers last weekend, the first 3 tournaments we saw here, so it's do or die for the Terminator this weekend, and looking very much like do in this opening game. He's just had too much for Richie Burnett. Better. Maximum. That's a 3rd one for Richie Burnett. Not done him much use so far. Snarl from Burnett. Look at that, we've got a graphic. 4 180s, eh? Master of technology. Burnett down to a finish. But he needs to win 5 legs on the spin against Terry Temple here. And I'm not sure, not that I am one to doubt the great man, I'm not sure it's going to happen. The 155 is not going to happen, so Terry Temple should get 2 match darts. The 55-year-old steps up, 20 for double top for a 6-1 win. He's lost 6-1 to Richie Burnett the last 3 times they've met. To return the favour today, There it is, double 10, 6-1. Richie Burnett, an early exit for the former world champ. Terry Temple through to the next round. He'll face Jelle Klaasen.